the voice of dreams. Welcome, dear listener, to Tranquility. Tonight, let me tell you a story of sleepless nights, dreams nearly forgotten, and a journey towards rest, renewal, and purpose. Jonny had always been a talented mess. His voice was smooth as silk, his storytelling captivating, yet his life chaotic. Stress clung to him like a second skin, a constant pressure that weighed down his days and stole his nights. Insomnia had been his companion for as long as he could remember. He tried everything: prescription pills, herbal teas, late night distractions, but nothing worked for long. Each morning, he woke up exhausted, his mind a foggy battlefield between ambition and burnout. Yet deep inside, he had a longing, not just to sleep, but to feel whole, to wake up and actually feel good, rested and clear-headed. He wanted to matter, to create something beautiful, to make a difference. His dream? To tell stories, to lend his voice to audiobooks, children's bedtime tales, something that would touch people's hearts. But his body was breaking down. His mind was unraveling. How could he tell stories when his own life felt like a tragic one? One night, staring at the ceiling, the usual restlessness creeping in, he found it. A podcast called Tranquility. The title alone felt like an invitation. He pressed play. A warm, familiar voice filled his room. David and Valeria. They spoke of practical tips for better sleep, simple yet powerful changes that could make a difference. But it was Valeria's voice that struck something deep within him. There was a brightness to it, an enthusiasm. And when she mentioned her favorite sleep hack, morning sunlight, Jonny felt something stir inside him. Could it really be that simple? The next morning, instead of dragging himself from bed into the dim chaos of his apartment, he stepped outside. The morning air was crisp, the light golden sun on his skin. For the first time in a long time, he felt alive. From then on, he was hooked. He absorbed every episode of Tranquility, stacking new habits one by one. He changed his meal timing, avoided late caffeine, focused on calming foods. And when Tranquility launched their bonus sleep meditations, Jonny didn't hesitate. He joined Tranquility Plus, and soon he couldn't fall asleep without Valeria's voice guiding him into rest. Night after night, he followed the steps. Slowly, his body adjusted, his mind cleared, and his dreams returned. He even started working on his own podcast, his dream of storytelling finally coming to life. But then doubt crept in. The moment he shared his plans, the negativity began. Friends laughed. Family dismissed it. A podcast? That's a hobby, not a career. The words stung, burrowing deep into the fragile confidence he had built. Slowly, the stress came back. The late nights, the racing thoughts. He stopped the meditations. He lost the habits. Sleep became a battle once more. Had it all been just a dream? And then fate intervened. A Facebook ad. Tranquility retreats. Reset in Costa Rica. His heart skipped a beat. It was a chance to meet the voices that had guided him through the dark. A chance to truly reset. Without hesitation, he booked his spot. The moment Jonny arrived in Costa Rica, something shifted. The air was warm and thick with the scent of salt and jungle. The waves whispered against the shore. That night, for the first time in months, he slept effortlessly. The retreat wasn't just about sleep. It was about connection. The people around him believed in dreams. They encouraged, uplifted, supported. And then there was Valeria. She was even more radiant in person, intelligent, kind, and effortlessly warm. She had helped him from afar, but now, in real life, her encouragement meant even more. One night, under the moonlit sky, he found himself confessing his admiration for her. She smiled gently, kind but firm. Jonny, you're an incredible person, but my heart belongs to David. For the first time in his life, rejection didn't crush him. Instead, he felt free because he had spoken his truth. He had dared to be vulnerable. And that was what he would continue to do with his voice, his stories, his dreams. After the retreat, everything changed. Jonny moved to Baylie, surrounding himself with a new community of dreamers and creators. He got an offer from a major book label to narrate children's stories. And the best part, he never had trouble sleeping again. Tonight, as you drift between wakefulness and sleep, think about what would bring you joy, fulfillment, and peace. Breathe in that feeling. Let it settle deep in your subconscious, because the story of your life is yours to write. And in your dreams tonight, perhaps you'll find the first chapter of something truly beautiful. Good night.